Vilnius is the modern European city with a remarkable old town and friendly people. It is a capital of Lithuania and one of the most frequently visited cities in Eastern Europe. It draws attention not only because of its unique architectural character, but also by its cultural events and attractions.
Welcome to Vilnius, guys.
Yeah, most beautiful city in Europe.
Raindrops fall and the sun will shine. It's saving grace for a troubled time. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Hi, my name is Paulius and I'm gonna be your guide for today. Let's begin our trip from a short lesson of history. According to the legend, it all began because of the great Duke Gediminas.
Gediminas was on a hunting trip in the forests of Šventaragis Valley around the mouth of the river Vilnia. When the night fell, the party, feeling tired after a long and successful hunt, decided to set up camp and spend the night there.
Gediminas had an unusual dream that night, in which he saw an iron wolf standing on the top of the hill, and he was so amazed that he even asked pagan priest Lizdeika to explain the meaning of it.
The priest told the Duke that the dream was a direction to found a city among these hills. So the Grand Duke of Lithuania, obeying the will of gods, immediately started to build the future capital.
And took it the name Vilnius of the stream of the rapid Vilna. Vilnius Old Town is like a big history book, full of stories and legends. So let's jump on our Segway and discover the most beautiful and interesting places.
Vilnius streets represent a life study of our statehood. Different periods of history added their own personal touch to the old town. It is rich in variety of architectural styles: Gothic, Renaissance, Baroque, Classicism, and a bit of modernism coalesce into one spectacular architectural ensemble.
And this is one of the oldest universities in Europe, Vilnius University.
One of the most elaborate architectural complexes is the Vilnius University Architectural Ensemble, which occupies an entire quarter and is located near the Presidential Palace. This complex of buildings was finally formed in the end of the 18th century and surprisingly has not changed until nowadays. There are 13 yards of different size and importance framed by historic structures of the old ensemble. They are all unique in their names, surroundings, and history.
Thousands of pilgrims come to Vilnius every year to visit the Gate of Dawn and to pray in front of the icon of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Mother of Mercy, also known as Our Lady of Ostra Brama.
Churches and temples of different religions is the future of Vilnius city. Russian Orthodox churches in Vilnius, besides the Catholic churches, Evangelical Lutheran Church, besides the Jewish synagogue in Vilnius. Vilnius gives an opportunity to find different cultures and different religions in one city. Vilnius churches is a treasure of the picturesque old town. Besides the luxurious Baroque, Vilnius city has magnificent examples of classicism and elegant Gothic. There are 65 churches in Vilnius, and all of them represent their own area in history.
According to a well-known legend, Emperor Napoleon, after seeing the church during the France-Russian War, expressed a wish to carry the church back home with him to Paris in a palm of his hand. Has more than 10 theaters, more than 50 galleries, and endless exhibitions. But what is more, in Vilnius, art is just all around you. Just take a look by yourself. Vilnius is full of art. You can be pleasantly surprised by it at any moment. Užupis is like Montmartre in Vilnius. The sign says that this is the border of Republic of Užupis. And as most of the locals are artists, painters, poets, and other creators, they wanted to create their own republic to express their own way of life. Some people believe that your marriage or your friendship will not end early and will be forever as long as this block stays here on this bridge.
Artūras Zuokas, mayor of Vilnius, lives in Užupis and frequently takes part in the Republic's events. Užupis does not house internet cafes, kiosks, big malls or governmental institutions except Užupien. And there is no embassy to Lithuania. It is unclear whether to statehood of the Republic recognized by no government. It's intended to be serious, tongue-in-cheek or a combination of both.
Užupis is only half of square kilometer inside, and the government doesn't recognize it. But it has its own flag, president, army, and of course, the Constitution.
Užupis is separated from the old town by the Vilnius River and has 7 bridges. First of them was built in the 16th century, at which time the district's inhabitants were mostly Jewish.
While visiting Vilnius, don't forget to take your free wish. All you have to do is just stand on this place and spend 3 times. Over the centuries, Lithuanians have created a unique palette of dishes, influenced by the culture of various nationalities. Lithuanians like to eat soups before main dish. Rose-colored šaltibarščiai cold soup dominates over hot soups in summer. The meal most strongly associated with the Lithuanian nation are the cepelinai, named after Graf von Zeppelin because these potato dumplings are similar in form to airship he invented. There are many forms of popular pancakes. Among them, the Samogitian pancakes are filled with meat, and the potato pancakes made of, you guessed right, potatoes. But don't forget that Vilnius is a modern city, so you can easily find a place to enjoy common European delights or taste familiar food. Vilnius is waiting for you, and everyone is welcome.
Baroque architecture, modern skyscrapers, friendly and reliable services, warm hospitality and booming nightlife makes Vilnius an ideal place to combine work and pleasure. So everyone is welcome.